Hasnt 93 Sports back with another one. So I was sitting here thinking about Sergey Kovalev's post-fight interview, where when asked what was next for him as far as who he wants to fight next, Adonis Stevenson was brought up to him, I believe, or maybe he brought it up himself, and he was saying he's ready to fight Adonis Stevenson and any of the other champions, and went on to call Adonis Stevenson Adonis Chickenson. So I figured I would go to some of Adonis Stevenson's social media platforms, and I wasn't able to find a response, and this is unfortunate. I understand that there was faults on both sides as far as this fight being made, but when you don't respond to Kovalev disrespecting you in post-fight interviews and calling you out, if that's what you want to call it, you make it easy for the supporters of Kovalev to say that you ducked Kovalev and you don't want the fight. If this would have been Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder, if you even mention these guys, they're responding. You seen Errol Spence even respond to Troy King, and Troy King isn't anywhere near the level of Errol Spence as far as accomplishments, as far as being a contender champion. And Errol Spence heard his criticism and he wanted to spar the guy, so he'll respond if he feels like you're disrespecting him or calling him out. So you can't sit here and say that, I understand that Adonis Stevenson has a potential matchup with his mandatory Eliter Alvarez, and somebody can say, oh, Kovalev's only talking because he knows that Adonis Stevenson is tied up with the potential fight. But at the end of the day, man, you could still respond to this guy. You could build a potential fight. Adonis Stevenson's 40 years old. He has to be thinking about these big money fights. He can only just defend his title against unworthy opponents for so long. And I know there's Adonis Stevenson's fans out there, one in particular that does videos here on YouTube. I'm not gonna put his name out there, but they're gonna say, oh, Adonis Stevenson has been fighting top 10 light heavyweights, and that's cool, but it's about the names at this point with Adonis Stevenson. You'd be thinking he'd be trying to get some big money fights, man. Kovalev, the other champions, all those kind of guys. And when he doesn't respond to people throwing jabs at him, especially notable opponents and champions, that just make it seem like he doesn't want to fight the top level guys. And it makes it easy for someone who doesn't like the guy or somebody who supports Kovalev to say that he's ducking the guy, man. Let this have been Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, any of these guys, these top level guys, man, they're not gonna, let somebody call them out and disrespect them and not respond to it. I don't understand why Adonis Stevenson wouldn't respond to Kovalev. I don't understand why he would. I don't think he would be scared of Kovalev. I mean, I think he could beat Kovalev, and even if you want to say it's a competitive fight, that's a good fight in my opinion. So I don't understand why he wouldn't respond to him, man. Maybe he needs a better, publicist or somebody, man, to control his social media, because this would have been a good opportunity to capitalize on some of the talks that Kovalev's getting with his second round knockout victory over the Shabransky guy. But I just wanted to put that little point out there, man. Give me y'all thoughts. Again, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified when all my latest content drops. And I'm out.